What's up, Oyo? Yeah, I'm bleeding blocks. I don't know what's up with that. The last time I loaded this save, my game crashed. And now I loaded this with my stupid hat. And I'm just bleeding blocks. Oh. What in the world? Huh. Are those flags for different areas of the kingdom or something? What in the world is going on with this game? I think I'm gonna try and reload a save. Holy cow. Nope. Nope, that save's not great. Okay. Put the autosave. Hopefully this one I'm not bleeding blocks. Nope, that's all horrible. Disabling anti-aliasing. Huh. What spell is that? Yeah, this is the, apparently the flag spell. I hope it'll distract all the enemies. What is going on? That's weird. Well, whatever. I have 2 saves. Both of them load like this. Hopefully it'll just stop eventually. I wish I could leave the... Yeah, leave it like that. These cutscenes are gonna look ridiculous. Oh my gosh, what is going on with this game? Huh. Oh, no, still there. It's a GPU problem? Alright. Well...
Hey, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Do you see blocks falling out of me, sir?
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere? Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages. Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment. Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now. Good luck to you then.
Alright, Oyo, good luck with that. Hope she doesn't rip your head off. Why is she sleeping? It's like 1:30 in the afternoon there.
Greetings. King Cailan is not in his tent right now. I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Teyrn Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible? That's how the Teyrn feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Teyrn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen. She's the Teyrn's daughter. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it. As you wish. You approach the tent of Teyrn Loghain. State your business. How can you not know of Loghain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Maric's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians.
King Maric rewarded him by making him a Tairn. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Loghain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn.
I really want to talk, but my wife is vacuuming and the dogs are freaking out, so I'm muting my mic until this nonsense is over. What's up, Aya? Hope you enjoy the fact that I'm bleeding blocks.
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities. I suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days. The Tairn's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Tairn speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what Tairn Loghain tells him. Without the Tairn, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are. I suppose you have a message for him. Hold on, then.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume. His Majesty could not contain his excitement after your meeting. How could I not hear about you? Cailan's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden? The Wardens are impressive, but not as relevant as Cailan thinks. I hear you're from the Circle of Magi. First Enchanter spoke highly of you. A great achievement, for one so young. I suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you? If Cailan has his way, you will. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort. He is Maric's son, and the leader of my beloved Ferelden, and a very young man. I try to keep that in mind, as should you.
Yeah, I think you're right. That did look a lot like the crap that was bleeding from my body. Although now I'm just... Apparently I stink. What is going on?
You found our tent, I see. Is there something you need? Alistair can help you with those. I had hoped he would be back by now.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Tairn Loghain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
I want a puppy. How do I get one of these? Ah, way to go, Red. You ruined it. That was a different... What is going on? What in the world?
Maker's breath, another elf. What do you want? Congratulations. Not bad for an elf. Is there something you wanted? We have no time for idle chatter. We aren't. We're Ash Warriors. Our training has been passed down since Lathias the Dwarf's son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale.
You think it's my rock armor doing that? Be funny. You know what? I'm glad to see that it's not just my dogs are the only ones that freak out for no reason.
We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his.
So they hulk out.
A trained Mabari hound is as dangerous as any sword. We do not speak of a city pet or those things that sit in an old woman's lap. They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies, but the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with Cadiz, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same. To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight. Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The wardens say that tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill. They fight at our side. We don't fret over their safety as if they were children. My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Oh, did I break it? Oh. Oh, Oyo, you solved the mystery, and I hate you for it. Although I think someone did say that before. Was it you? Oh, Aya said it, yeah. Alright, I'll give Aya the credit then. Oh, that's kind of funny. That was hilarious.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
It's good to have Grey Wardens amongst us. With their help, perhaps we can push these things back underground for good.
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the Darkspawn blood.
He calls. You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming.
It's been 9 years, holy cow. Oh, this guy seems a little afraid.
I saw them. We're gonna die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds. Aside from his wounds, we're not sure. His blood is untainted. He's just terrified.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
That look, though. How do I get a dog? I want a dog. Can I have your dog?
Sorry, the main army camp is off limits for you right now.
Oh, jerk. The big tent.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some Darkspawn spear this time tomorrow.
That's not a good line, dude. Like, at all. He looks important.
That course of action is welcome, young man. Yes, and you are a mage of the Circle. You must be familiar with the Tranquil who serve there. I create and oversee the enchantment of weapons and armor for the King's forces here at Ostagar. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
Why? Because everybody... What is this guy in the background doing? He's freaking out, man.
It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff, or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
I can't enchant my own stuff? That's weird. Yeah, it looked like maybe he was defending himself from his own graphical glitches.
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well.
So can I have one?
Goodbye.
Oh, there's a bunch of them. Let's go look. You look like I should talk to you. I'll be back in a second.
I'm sorry. The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
It looks like they're breakdancing. I know. Their endurance is amazing. Was I doing that when I was in the Fade?
Perhaps they're scouting for Darkspawn. I don't know, and don't ask. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed. Not even by Grey Wardens.
They're not to be disturbed. Well, my name is Disturbed. Now what do we do? I'm a mage. Am I not supposed to be? Can I go in now?
The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade. I am not privy to such knowledge, and, I suspect, neither are you. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed. Not even by Grey Wardens.
Yeah, if I was doing that during the harrowing, I would have rather seen that. That looks so ridiculous. Oh my gosh.
And if you go to stand beside the Maker, go with our blessing.
What do we have here? I heard the new Grey Warden recruit was from the Circle. I don't believe we've met, but I've certainly heard a lot about your talent. My name is Wynne, and I congratulate you on your harrowing. Marvelous work. The Fade is a dangerous place.
Yeah, no kidding. You see what the other guys are doing while they're in there?
Oh ho, you know all there is to know already, do you? Irving said as much about you. Remarkable self-confidence. So, a Grey Warden, fighting alongside the King. Not too shabby for someone just out of apprenticeship?
I'm not confident, I just agreed with what you said. Man, people in this game are rude.
The King must always seem confident. His behavior affects the troops' morale. He does seem to find his enthusiasm easily, though. Reminds me of a puppy. And I say that with both respect and affection. He is a fine man.
I like
to
puppies.
defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp. Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade? They do not live there, nor would any sane mage trespass as deeply into that realm as the Black City, which lies at its heart.
I have a feeling I'm going
the
to.
Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says. It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
We don't know the truth, so we'll just accept whatever anyone says.
Advice? Never. You young ones know all there is to know about the world anyway. Why would you need advice from an elder? But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
My friends, let us bow our heads and remember those who have fallen and those who have yet to fall.
Hope I see a name. Ooh. Oh, can't unlock. Sad.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed.
I'll take him.
New warden?
I'll take him right
Could use
now.
some help.
I want the dog. Where's that conversation piece? Red Lightning the Fade, I guess, is like a dream world? I guess? Where badness happens? I'm learning just like you are. Aya and Oyo could probably explain it better than me.
This is a Mabari. Smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed Darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first. Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help? We can try, but first we need to muzzle and medicate him. Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
What if he puts me down? Look at... Uh-huh. I can kill him? Why would I do that? I want a puppy. Ooh. Oh, okay.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon? There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red centre. It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year. Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Can I leave now, or do I have to talk to somebody else? Because I want my puppy. Okay, so there's the exit. That seems important. Right. Yeah, that way. Wait. That way? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's the quartermaster?
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be. Not an elf, yet here you are. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds. It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
If your nose is twitching, you either need to sneeze or you might be having a seizure.
I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Right, so that's gonna be a side quest, maybe.
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously?
Yeah, where is your armor, idiot? He looks like Gumby, what the heck? Aw, Red, don't do that. Your choices do matter. Telling you right now, look up the indoctrination theory. There's like a 2-hour documentary on it, and it is amazing.
What? Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's simply been so hectic. I never thought... But please, pardon my terrible manners. I am just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
I can tell you're no one special. The game decided not even to load your texture. You bum.
Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps? Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course, to keep morale up, you understand.
To keep morale up? What in the world?
So long as you keep it quiet.
Acid, fire. I have like no money. Wasn't I collecting money last time? What happened to all my money?
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? Let me know what you'd like.
Yeah, I heard you say about a bag upgrade. I'm kind of looking at it. Backpack. Aha! I need a lot more money. I swear I had more money than that. Oh well. Can do. Alright, let's go do this ritual.
Hear the prayers of your sons and daughters. We who betrayed your
Actually, where is the ritual? I don't even remember. Where's Duncan at? There it is. I was standing right by the big flame. Got it. Sell trash? Yeah, I probably should, huh?
Do not wait too long before seeking out Alistair. As I said earlier, we will need to begin preparations for the joining before nightfall.
Okay, so where's this Alistair guy? Sell the hat? I probably should, huh? What does my hat do? But it's mental resistance. Alright, let's go sell some crap. I gotta find that Alistair guy. Is that just what he's wearing? Oh, okay, there's textures popped in. I was like...
Hello
oh,
again.
there they're gone.
Is there something you need?
My game
Some
is so
supplies,
confused. Oh my gosh.
Let me know what you'd like.
I'd like to sell my gubs. Please take my cowl. Ace. Can't even use that. I'm gonna sell one of those, just in case I want to switch back and forth. That's good enough for now. No, it's not. Not even close. That backpack upgrade is actually very expensive. Alright, where'd it go? I need to sell stuff for that bronze or something. you guys are really enjoying this inventory management. Are these important? These stones? Rare rocks, probably important. What the heck is nature resistance? What does that even mean? Like, I resist the will to go outside on a hike or something? I don't know. Probably good for now. That locked? Can't unlock? Sad. Insufficient skill. Oh, there's a whole area back here I didn't even see. Oh, I should have gone to the guy with the big glowing arrow over his head, huh? It is nightmare difficulty of inventory management. It's the worst thing about Mass Effect 1.
Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Wow, that mage needs a hug. Holy cow. He's cranky. You are a strange human.
You're not the first to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage. And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining. I know. I felt the same way when I did this. Unfortunately, they don't give us much choice. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before? When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
So is this the equivalent of when I became a Spectre in Mass Effect? Quick little mission on Eden Prime and then get promoted super quick.
With the mage, the Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar. Not that that's all Templars do, but yes, the Chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
I hope I can keep this guy in my party, because I like him.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Yay! Oh my gosh, this is complex. What does that mean? Oh, so if he's being shot from a ranged opponent by the closest visible opponent and the enemy's health is over 3/4, he activates shield cover, then bashes him and pummels him. Oh, okay.
Do this, do that.
Whoops. Why is my rock armor stupid and why did it activate? Oh my gosh. Blah 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 blah, don't care. Alright. Yeah, it's kind of crazy in depth. So, can your mages do this? Look, I'm one of them. Can I go in now? Can I go in now? Look, I'm stinky like them. I still have this dumb hat on. I thought I sold this. Diano. Yeah, that's apparently what happened. Welcome, buddy. Welcome to this mess of a blind playthrough. I'm sure all of you are just like twitching with my incompetence.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations.
Yes, make me a spectre now.
Of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How do you do?
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
That's me, the new guy.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
Uh-huh.
For the joining itself, I'll explain more once you've returned. There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can. Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
Uh-huh.
It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search. It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Oh snap, I got 4 people in my party. And a stupid hat. I'm taking this thing off. I can't do this. Alright. I'm like a midget compared to these guys. I guess while I'm out there...
I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Okay. Alright, so... I did a little bit of Googling last night. And one of the things I heard was that a forest, I'm assuming this forest, early game, is gonna bend me over. So, strap in everybody, this is not gonna be fun. So, alright, so what does this guy have? Ooh, I like that. Can do that to him. What's he have? Field Bash? Yep. What do you have? Alright, let's go. That actually wasn't that bad.
Greetings. It is good to finally have a moment to speak with you.
You got some crap on your face, dude. Yeah, where is my staff? I didn't sell it, did I? That wouldn't surprise me, I'm an idiot. We'll talk later. I mean, I only took his pelt. I should have left the meat and the organs behind. Dark. Let's look for my staff, because I'm fairly certain I should have it. Why did that ever come off? What the heck?
Be done.
Wow, wolves are a lot easier than spiders. Also, it's probably the fact that I have 3, like, warriors with me. That probably helps. So these guys had a bad day. Oh, we should probably go help that guy, huh? Ooh. Ooh, someone took his clothes off. Scum time. Aya with the spoiler alert.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Well, we all know what Aya wants to do. I'll give him a band-aid. Then he's on his own.
Bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
The fact that everyone has just blood on their face and just talking so chill is hilarious. Hey, you forget I'm amazing. Let's go.
I still do not relish the thought of encountering an army.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
I like him.
That is
That's
reassuring.
Funny.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
While I'm out here, I need to find flowers too, right? I'm gonna go flower picking. Oh, are these my first stars? Oh, look, a flower. Did I just need one or did I need many? Oh, just one. Cool. Have highlights? Yeah. Oh, there's elf fruit over there. That's good to know, whatever that means. Oh, they powered up, huh? Oops. Oh, please don't. Yay! Alright, let's go kill this bad guy. Oh, there's 3 of them, huh? Alright, so how do I do this thing? Lovely. One of my allies has fallen. Eh, whatever. Mind Blast centers on me and stuns around my range. Yeah. That's what I thought it did. That's why I ran into the horde. Oh wait, what? Someone's got penalties? Hold on. So, who's injured? No. Know what that is? Bleeding. I don't need a health regen. Huh. Interesting. The rain dog has followed. Thank you much. Hope you're enjoying this blind playthrough. This nonsensical playthrough that my followers want me to do. I can see buffs, debuffs on the X. Yeah, that's cool. I have my rock armor, but I'm no longer bleeding those hilarious blocks, which is sad. Save like a baby. So I already have 2 of those Darkspawn vials. Oh. Ooh, I want to go over there. How do I do that? I just walk around, huh? Probably. I want that guy. All of that looks important, but I'm gonna go over there. Oh, that looks like an old ruin. What's that sound? Ah! Oh, get shield bash, son. That was hilarious. He just got back smacked on the ground. Music's still going though, huh? So who's this guy? I want to do 3. Him. Or he'll just die, whatever. Oh, I have 2 party members down, that's not great. Please don't hurt me. Okay, so he's dead. Stop! Stop chasing me! This guy's a maniac. Ow. Wait, what? That was nuts. Try using their portraits to target friendly fossils like that. Gotcha, buddy. I love this. Everyone coming out to help.
As you say.
Very well.
Alright. Venom. Oh, I got blood for days.
As you say. It is begun.
No voice for main, yeah. Well, it's just like KOTOR. It's exactly like KOTOR. This is like a blend between Knights of the Old Republic and Mass Effect. Like, it plays exactly like Knights of the Old Republic on PC. Which I will probably do a playthrough of at some point in time, just because it's so good. Oh yeah, are you proud of me? I did a battle and I didn't die. I was getting kind of bent over by spiders yesterday. Insufficiency, darn it. So what was in this that isn't in it anymore? Not proud yet? Oh gosh. Alright, so apparently something's coming. Well, that's problematic. Anytime it saves for me, I get a little worried. Alright, what's gonna happen? Well, first off, that's not great. Uh-huh. Okay, bad guys. Oh, I'm getting kind of destroyed, huh? Ow! Alright, so I think I know what you meant. That guy kinda wrecked us. Where's he going? Oh. Well, I'm just gonna... Yeah, you're a maniac. So I'm poisoned and on fire, and he's gonna die. I'm just gonna kind of let this happen. Because I died so fast, it was ridiculous. So what are this guy's abilities anyway? Uh-huh. Mighty Blow. Oh, that's pretty good. Alright. Well, that's not good at all, is it? Runtime error? My game crashed. Let's bring it back. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's bad enough that Aya kind of trolls me, but the fact that the game says, alright, you just bragged about how good you're doing, I'm going to destroy you and then shut your game down. It's like, come on, man. Oh, man. That's funny. Oh, they already have blood on me. Stinky. Oh, is my stink back? Kinda? I'll leave it go for now. Alright, so that guy is a priority target. It has me worried. Another big battle, big open area. I'm just gonna let this happen. I need to stop canceling powers with movement. I'm trying to get as close as I can to save the frames, and I'm ruining everything. Yeah, I know what I did. I was trying to be clever and super MLG with it and just ruined everything. Oh yeah, get wrecked, sir. Yay. Fire bolt and fire arrow. Nice. Oh, there's a big arrow over something. Did I do it? That does not look good. It's never that simple, is it?
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder? Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why Are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wilds, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Elves are not frightened little boys. Tell me your name, I shall tell you mine.
Oh my gosh, these guys are idiots.
And you may call me Morrigan, if you wish. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer? You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing, the likes of which I had never before seen.
Her audio just glitched out. She said something not even close to what the subtext says.
'Twas my mother, in fact. Yes, my mother. Did you assume I spawned from a log?
A thieving, weird-talking log, perhaps?
Not all in the wilds are monsters. Flowers grow as well as toads. If you wish, I will take you to my mother. 'Tis not far from here, and you may ask her for your papers if you like.
We should get those treaties, but I dislike this Morrigan's sudden appearance. It's too convenient.
I'm gonna keep that guy in my party as long as I can. I love his sarcasm.
Have I been dishonest? Some call us witches, yes, but purely out of superstition.
You know what the Circle of Magi is, don't you? The Circle requires an accounting of all mages. That is the law of the land and the Chantry.
If you wish to tell your chantry about me, go ahead. I have nothing to fear from priests. She prefers her privacy, but I imagine she will be curious enough why you were here. Come, see for yourself. Why not? I do not meet many people here. Are you all so mistrustful?
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
What
if
an
the pot's
idiot.
warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
If the forest is so cold, why does she barely have any clothes on? Where's my skin? Holy
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Daveth. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your elven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
That's funny.
If you must protest so quickly, perhaps I need not ask. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them?
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize. Either the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for. Time for you to go, then. Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
That old lady is knucking butts. Holy cow. Oh, I'm back. Alright. I know these papers are important and all, but I really want my dog.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope. Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Yeah, give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could. A day, maybe two. There's enough ointment for him to make a full recovery. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you.
Why not before the battle? He seems pretty useful for that.
Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
Oh, I want my dog now. Darn it.
So you return from the wilds. Have you been successful? Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Good, make me a Spectre.
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later. If only such secrecy were unnecessary, and all understood the necessity of such sacrifice. Sadly, that will never be so.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Yeah, shut up.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight. Yes, Sir Knight. Try not to wet your trousers until the ritual starts.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Yeah, that guy's kind of a wuss.
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
That cup is obnoxiously large.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No, you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
I feel like you just stabbed a guy for not wanting to drink blood. You psycho.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the King. The King is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Well, that was kind of nuts. Well, they cleaned up pretty quick, though.
If the King wants to see you and Duncan, you probably shouldn't keep him waiting. He might get mad, start crying. You'll feel bad and... well,
God, I love that guy. He is going to be in my party at all times. I love that.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Cailan. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order.
Yeah, I drank blood and didn't die. Guy's face, though.
Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Cailan. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from cover.
To flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
My job in this big, glorious battle is going to be to turn on a light switch. Okie dokie.
We need the beacon. Without it, Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
You see? Glory for everyone.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
Circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, Mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough! This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Cailan. A glorious moment for us all.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Teyrn Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
I love it. He says exactly what I say.
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley. We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you. Stay with the Teyrn's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word. The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour. Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
I want my dog. I mean, I had 4 party members and now I have 2. I want my dog. Spells. Lovely. Ooh, I can get better heals. So do these stack with each other, right? So this one only says a short-term boost to mana or stamina regeneration on top of the heal, right? I'm assuming that's what that does. It would be kind of crap if a level 2 heal doesn't keep healing you. And I can't wait to max this out. Oh, only the allies get the boost? That's kind of lame. Oh well. I guess they're important. Where am I going? I guess that way. Well, it said the way we came in. Oh, whatever. This isn't the way I came in, though, is it? Can't unlock, yeah. East on the bridge. I don't know where to go when there isn't a big glowy... This isn't the bridge, is it? I need to be on that bridge, don't I? I need a big glowing triangle telling me where to go at all times, or else I'm gonna be running around like an idiot. Alright, Aya, calm down. You wanted the blind playthrough, you deal with my idiot face. Is this supposed to be dark? I feel like I should be seeing something right now. I'd love to, but I can't see anything. What is going on? Alright, let's try this again. Dragon Age not really stable, is it? Not stable at all. It's like my third glitch / crash today. Like, what is going on? Weird. Please don't load into blackness.
Let's cross the bridge and get
There
to
we
the
go.
Tower of Ishal.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, I saw that coming, guys. You should have just been able to move. Oh, I skipped a scene. That's sad. Oh, I didn't do it by choice.
Help me. They're everywhere. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower. It's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Oh, is that the beacon I need to light? Alright. So, I missed a really good cutscene, didn't I? You guys can sum up the cutscene for me. Ooh. Well, that didn't help, did it? Ouch. Oh, they wrecked me. Ouch, like, really ouch. Let's just see what this stuff does. Nice. Good. Where do I send it? I don't know if you can link it in chat. I might have that stuff. I might have links disabled. You can PM me in Discord or something. I'll definitely have to look at it. That doesn't freeze them for very long, does it? I did it! I don't have browser detected. I'll just watch it off stream. Just so I have my knowledge. Are you guys proud of me? I used some potions. Chainmail, that sounds good. I'll have to give that to somebody. Can I equip stuff like this to my allies? I can. So he has chainmail. Alright, he's already wearing it. Lovely. Fatigue. Very well, whatever. Off stream, well, I'll have to look into adding a browser capture to my scene for my streaming stuff. I'm not smart enough to just do it on the fly. Where am I going? I guess down this way. Follow me. Oh, God. Ow. Oh, I really wish I had an AoE. Oh, I'm getting lit up.
Best be wary.
Please come back.
Take that! Shall be done. Very well.
Ow. Wow, those archers, though. Wow, those archers hurt. Watch it now. Yeah, possibly. I need to deal with archers. They suck. Like, a lot. They're terrifying.
Shall be done. Shall be done. Don't give them the advantage. Shall be done.
You have more fear from mages? Yeah. I haven't really run into too many of them, although they can suck. Alright, so that went a lot smoother than last time. I really wish I had a group heal. I need to level up 2 more times before I get that. Let's heal you. Let me heal this other guy too. I'm going full baby mode. Alright. So that guy's a problem. Nobody back here? Okay. Oh, you idiot! Where are you going?
I will not fail!
Why aren't you stunned? You look very scary. Ow. Oh, I need to heal first.
It is begun.
Don't hit me. These archers, though, holy cow. Put him down.
Take that! Don't give them the
Wait till I come across the mages. Y'all are evil. You just can't wait for me to get wrecked, huh?
I shall do it.
Oh, that's good. Press H to toggle passive on and off. What does that mean? Oh, another level up. Oh, so I need 28 magic for that, so I'd have to dump a lot more points into magic. So that boosts health regen. So these are actually separate spells. I thought they were just gonna stack with each other. My hotbar is gonna get like really crowded. Yeah, Dragon Lurks. I know that. I just don't know what abilities would help do that yet. So you can either learn me something or you can wait for me to accidentally figure it out. Oh, here's an AoE attack. So that buffs the party. Oh, there you go. Ooh, what do I want to do? Caster enhances allies' aptitude. Oh my gosh, I have so many things I want to do. That's good. Defense is good. Heroic offense is poop. It's so different for me because I typically will... I tend to go for glass cannons, but I don't know if that's a good idea on this difficulty. Nah, Dragon, it's all good. I know nothing about this game. Alright, AoE it is. I want to do my Palpatine. Can I just try it out? Ah, limited power. Lovely. Lovely. Yeah, glass cans probably won't work. Yeah, probably not. I'm definitely going to be out of my comfort zone with how I have to play with this. It's been so long since I played Knights of the Old Republic, and it's just like it. Alistar wants to level? I guess we can level him up too. Does he have a sarcasm skill? Yeah, I know about friendly fire. I think Aya is all for that. Alright, so he's a warrior, so he probably wants strengths. Yeah. Strength's probably a big thing for him. Dexterity. Agility, balance, blah 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 blah. Chances to hit, that's probably important. Don't really care about that stuff. Oh my gosh, now I gotta learn all his skills. He has a specialization. Templar. Alright, so Templar is a specialization. Oh, that's cool. Huh. That's interesting. So he has blah 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 blah, greater health. Oh, so he takes aggro. That's kind of cool. Can I go back? Previous. Templar, okay. So he can resist magic. Dragon, I have the middle edition. It's not the ultimate. I think it's the deluxe or something. I think I have 3 DLCs. All right, so he resists magic. That's good. Nice striking. Dual weapon. Ooh, I don't know what to do. I kind of like this, the fact that he can draw aggro. I'm gonna do that for now, because my wussy self kind of needs that. Look at us. My sweet robe, his amazing sarcasm, and the 2 dopes we just found outside. Well, guys, with that, I think that's all I have time for today. I hope you guys enjoyed my suffering. I promise, I will try and get a death counter for the next stream. Because I know you wanna... I know you want the world to know how many times I die in every video, so... Fishy puppy. I will attempt to put a death counter on so everyone knows how bad I am. And then possibly in between, I'll look at getting a browser source for my scene so I can play that cutscene that I missed, and you can get my reaction. But I will be doing this Dragon Age playthrough on the weekends. I will continue to do Mass Effect stuff during the week. So no worries, you guys won't miss anything for Dragon Age until next weekend. Hope to catch you guys then. Take it easy. Peace.